Hey EniamRej, these are your figures, labeled long with all hands and the base. It's missing a top piece, but I broke it a long time ago. The Iron Man Mark III, Mr. Fantastic complete, Jessica Simpson, Mrs. Invisible Woman complete without the base though. Faith with changeable arms and jacket, and Archangel without the shooting mechanism at the back, as you can see. Okay, these 6 figures are yours. Now, my custom. Pretty much is straightforward what I want to do. I pretty want to just get this done. I have photos here and I'm going to send with you so you can get a better idea exactly what I want. This is the base that I want. I did, what do you call it? Bullseye. Marvel Legends Bullseye. Pretty much complete here. As you can see on this figure, it comes with like the patches on the arms, which is just these patches right here. Pretty much just want it exactly the same with everything that I have here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. What else? So it's different. Some specifics is oh yeah, the gun holster. This is the gun holster that I want to use right here. This is a gun holster that I want to use, and pretty much I want this gun holster on the side of his leg. So you may have to like shave this down a bit so it can stick on perfectly fine, like right here, you know. And then this is a sword that I have that I want to use, but it's silver, and I was actually hoping if you can just paint it. I haven't really decided yet actually, but I kind of want it just exactly the same, this kind of color. And also on the sheath of the sword, I had this little thing right here. I kind of want to keep this, but I want you to kind of attach it to the belt, to the back side of the belt. Just attach this so the sword can actually come off, the sheath can actually come off, like so, like as a separate piece. That's pretty much it. And you know, you have to dry brush this, so yeah, self-explanatory. Everything is here included. Yeah, the only thing I know that you'll probably have to make that's not included is probably have to sculpt a belt, like a belt buckle and all that stuff. I got most of the patches that you'll need. You'll just have to cut these apart and then glue it onto the whatever body part. But I'm pretty sure you got everything you need. And some things you'll need to like put together with the molding clay, like the knife right here. And there's no sheath. I have no sheath for the knife, but I do want to put the sheath. I mean a knife right here on this boot, just like in the photos. Self-explanatory. If you can't really get it, I guess just message me. But I'm including all these photos with it. And next are some paint redos for me. As mentioned, this is the Harvey Dent. As you can see from his hand is a lot different from his face. I painted the face and I'm absolutely horrified of what I did. Yeah, so as you can see the hand's different color. I pretty much want this to be the same. I pretty much want it the same paint color as it should be, you know what I mean? Because as you can as you can see it's a different paint job. See? Pretty bad. So I want you to pretty much paint it so it's all equal. Okay, and you may need to scrub this down just to get this paint off, which shouldn't be too hard. And that's pretty much it. Next one is a simple repaint of the mouth on this Batman. I'm not too happy about it. Same idea is that, you know, I'm not too happy with it, you know. I got off eBay and I had to repaint it, so I'm not too happy. I actually want it to be exactly like this. This mouth. I want this mouth exactly just the way it is. Okay? That's like a perfect skin tone and mouth, lips, and then versus mine, it's kind of different. I want it to be exactly the same. Okay, so I want this to be on that, because I don't like this. I really don't like this paint. Okay, and then finally, I know it's kind of outside the deal, but pretty much I want. I saw that guy's forge, and I was really impressed. So I was wondering if you can redo my forge the way you did for Paper Doom or Cardboard Box Doom or whatever. Pretty much the boots and the dry brushing on the metal parts. If that's cool. If not, yeah. And also, I know it's outside the deal, but if you can actually paint these gloves, boots, and the fore and the neck piece and the belt black, so that it matches the other members of the team. Just paint just a simple black paint job. I would do it myself, but I don't trust myself. And if you can paint the hands too, if it's not too much. Yeah. And finally, the last piece, the last request I have is the J. Jonah Jameson desk. What I want to do is pretty much, this is the desk, the top piece of the desk. I already removed it. What I want you to do is pretty much, let's see, I want you to fill this in with like molding clay, epoxy, and then paint over it pretty much. And then all these other accessories, I pretty much want you to break them off, like take them out and fill the holes in with epoxy. And yeah, once you break them off and fill them with epoxy, it'll be a flat desk. And then with all the accessories, because they have like little pegs under them, I pretty much want you to trim them up and make them solid accessories, so I can actually use them as a cup, a phone, and all that stuff. As you said, if you don't trust yourself to do it, then you'll return it or you just leave it as is. But I hope that you can, because I think you're able to do it. I trust your judgment. Just pretty much, I just want this to be I want epoxy over this and all the holes, because once you remove it, there'll be holes under there, right? I just want to fill them in, and pretty much just want you to fix it with epoxy and just pretty much just paint the entire thing the same color. I know that if you fill this in with epoxy, you have to paint over this, and you won't be able to get it to match, so you gotta like paint it. If you can just paint it like one solid brown color, obviously just a little bit darker than this, so there's like a darker brown, and just fill it. So I can just have a desk, a plain desk pretty much, with the accessories separately. That's pretty much it, and that's my request. Yeah, thanks man. Alright, let me know what you think. Alright, peace.